YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another reaction video. Now this comes from this podcast that is popular on YouTube. Shout out to DJHamp. I thought this was a good video to react to because they're talking about accountability and you know how really a lot of women don't really like accountability. We know that, but I think they had they made some good points on here, and I want to also just react to this particular woman on here who kind of like came in and kind of threw things off a bit. I found it kind of hilarious and interesting and shocking at the same time. We're gonna go ahead and get into the video, but before we do, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content, share and like the video, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
Hindsight is always 20/20. Go ahead, Jim.
In any like rehabilitation group or meeting, the objective is for you to have a changed lifestyle. It's not for you to just sit there while still being a raging alcoholic, talking about your alcoholism just to continue to drink. That's not the objective of AA. That's not the objective of any rehabilitation group at all. The goal is to keep you on track to recovery.
What's the first thing that they say? The first step is what?
The first thing is acknowledgement of what happens after that. So you set goals for yourself. You set commitments that you have to keep up with so that you don't relapse.
It's a 12-step program. It's not, I'm alcoholic, I've changed behavior. It's a 12-step process.
I understand. Okay, I'm being facetious and kind of summarizing the synopsis of a 12-step program. However, there, like you acknowledged, there are steps after the acknowledgement. It's not just acknowledgement.
Okay.
So I'm focused on after the acknowledgement because all of us could sit up here and say, yeah, I've done some bad shit while we still doing the bad shit in real life.
That's a great point. And a lot of people do that. Yeah, it's not just the acknowledgement. That's the first step. Some people can't even do that. Some people can't even acknowledge that they have a problem. So you know they're worse off. But once you're able to at least acknowledge that you have a problem, then you have to take the steps to fixing it, to changing that behavior. You don't just sit there and keep saying, oh, I know I got a problem, but you ain't doing shit about it. Yeah, you got to start doing things to change that, change your mentality, change your behavior. That takes time too. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to work on yourself for quite a bit of time to actually change the way you think, because the way you think predicts how you're going to act. You know, if you think a certain way, you respond a certain way. So in order to change that mentality, you have to retrain your brain of thinking and reacting or acting a totally different way. It just doesn't happen overnight. You have to actively work on changing your behavior, changing your thought process, how you think, how you see things, in order for you to start responding differently. And that just takes time, but you have to put in the work in order to get to that place. Otherwise, you're going to just keep doing the same things that you're used to. And it's easier to do the same things that you're used to because you've been doing it for a long time, until you change that behavior, and then you're used to doing things a different way, and then you start responding in that manner. So yeah, she's right. Let's continue.
It does nothing but make you look like a good person up here, but you still a shitty ass person in real life.
What? Okay, what? You concede?
Yeah.
You're saying that she's right?
No.
You concede? Hold on, you concede?
Yeah.
She's agreeing to disagree.
That part. I don't.
This is a panel discussion. Agree to disagree ruins the conversation.
No, I was asking. I was just telling you what she was doing.
But remember, but really, take this walk with me. You remember what she did with the alkaline water? You see what I mean? So, Tiff, we need to have the discussion. This is the substance of the discussion right here. It's like, what does accountability look like when you say that women in majority take accountability?
Accountability?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, not on me.
Yeah. I'm saying that, like, what does this accountability happen? When does it happen?
I think for a lot of women, they never even get to the part to acknowledging their behavior is bad. So once you get to acknowledging that, then you can go from there. But there are people that, regardless of what happens, it's always somebody else's fault. So once you recognize the part that you play in it, then you can begin to resolve it. But there are a lot of people that never even acknowledge that they are a participant in what is going on.
I see why people say therapy doesn't work. Because people can get away with making the concessions because a therapist, they don't live with you. They can only go off of what you say, unless you record yourself 24/7. But if you're not actually like implementing the tools that are given to you, you're still the same person. You just have more knowledge in your repertoire to use in the earth or against other people, which is why I hate when people use therapy language in real life and with just in a regular conversation. It's stupid. But yeah, I don't see the point in just making an acknowledgement. If you don't want to do the work, then don't acknowledge it at all. Just be delusional.
Yeah, I think she has a point again, and the other woman, Tiff, said the same thing. She kind of, look, some women don't even want to acknowledge, and we see that. You don't even want to acknowledge that you have an issue to even work on. So that's a hard task, to even get you to acknowledge that you could be the problem in a lot of situations. And in order for you to even start working on it, they're delusional enough to not even, even accept that the issues could be them. So that's a problem there, getting mainly women to even acknowledge that they have an issue. Then after you acknowledge it, then, you don't want to go on a tour of acknowledgement. You don't want to go on this massive tour of, I got a problem, it's me, yeah, but you're not actually doing anything to fix it. There's that as well, where people just get to the point where, because I acknowledge my stuff. Yeah, but you're not actively doing anything to change that behavior. Now you use that as a means to say, you know what, I'm accountable. I hold myself accountable, but you're not really doing anything to change your behavior. So yeah, there's that too. It's inner work. It's work that you have to do for yourself to actually become better. And if you don't do it, then you're just the same person. You're just a person acknowledging that you got problems and you're not doing shit about it. Bottom line. So you're not really changing anything. So yeah, it takes work, and it's work that a lot of people don't want to do. To be honest with you, a lot of people don't want to put in the work because it's too much. It takes a lot, and they would rather just be the way that they are, and they just rather you accept them the way they are. And if you can't do that, they're just gonna keep it moving. But those issues are still there. They're still there. Let's continue.
When we had the conversation, I'm like, yo, what can you say? What can you do? How can you help? We giving out participation trophies in this month. I went to the gym. What you do? Eat pizza because it was Tuesday? What's next? Polo, what's poppin'? You on mute.
Alright. Okay, so hey man, it's my first time up here, and I love y'all. No, I come in peace and love. Please don't get mad at me, y'all. Please. I come from a different sector, but hey, I'm gonna come work a little feathers though, right? Alright, so can y'all hear me?
What?
Like shit.
Yeah.
What the? Wait.
Alright, bet. Alright, here we go, y'all.
What did she say? She coming from a different sector. What? I didn't hear what she said. Let's continue, baby.
Alright, like what if motherfucker got like a bad drug problem? Like, yeah, you coming at it at this dictionary type shit. You know what I'm saying? Why can't some of y'all come at it like on a cool sister vibe? I don't know. You come at it as a dictionary type shit, and I feel like some of y'all are like judging people. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I just don't like when people lie about being a victim.
I mean,
victim in the
okay,
world. Like real victims.
Well, I don't think people lie about being, because to me,
yes, they do. Oh, the hell they do. People do lie about being victims all the time, particularly women. We just watched the Sha'Carri Richardson situation where she lied about being a victim when she was not the victim. You see women all the time lying about being victims when they're not the victims, they're the aggressors. So yeah, women in particular lie about being a victim all the time. It is a real thing. Yeah, I mean, we just can't look over that. It's a real thing. Let's continue.
That sounds like you trying to protect the black man. You talking about you don't want nobody to lie about being the victim. Why can't you listen to her or him? Like, what does her or him, like, why would they come out if they say something that happened to them or something is going on? Why not dig deeper into that and then call instead of calling them a victim? You know,
I've been a listening ear to like various people.
Yeah.
But after a certain point, when they start coming to you over and over again, you start to realize a pattern in the "woe is me" type narrative when they speak. And then it's like, okay, well, what did you do? How did you end up in this situation?
No, sister. No, sister. No, sister. No, sister. No. I don't. No. So if she keeps coming at you and saying this and this and this and this and that, then you gonna say, well, what did you do? Or like you're not gonna dig deeper into what she.
I do. I like to dig deeper into the problem instead of staying surface level. And being like, that's fucked up. That's horrible. Like some people need more substance than that, or they'll just never change.
So are you a man advocate or are you a woman advocate? Because right now you like, oh, she keeps saying this, but obviously she lying. So are we talking about her? Are we talking about him?
I'm talking about anybody that talks like this, but specifically this panel, it's about women. So, women.
Oh, yeah. Right.
What does it matter? You know, she's trying. This is where the question, like, hey, you just trying to protect the man, kind of like, and not hearing the woman's side. No, it's almost as if this believe all women type thing. You know, oh, just if she's saying it, just believe her and go with what she's saying and dismiss what he's saying. No, those days are over. No, you have to really dig deeper into what really is happening and get both sides before you make a decision. You just don't believe a person, just a woman, because that's where that goes. Just believe a woman just because she makes a claim and not investigate it and not know what it is. You got to look deeper. You got to look deeper. Let's continue though.
You can be honest with me. You can be straight up. I'm not gonna take it personally.
But you just said, okay.
Be straight up.
No, but I'm thinking in my head. You was just talking about we taking up because in my head, okay, I could be telling a lie, but in my head, I'm thinking you talking about some woman up here lying about a man, and you taking up for the man.
No, I'm talking about the victim mentality that most of us tend to possess. It's a lie. That like,
what's the lie?
You painting yourself. Woe is me. Everybody is doing horrible to me, and I've done nothing to contribute to the conclusion of my situation.
Right. No accountability whatsoever.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a lie.
Right. She don't get it.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. I think the there's a minute number of us who are true victims that literally deserve nothing that we received from said person. Yeah. But most of us, we contributed to the issue that we're now talking about with other people.
Exactly.
What's that? And what's that?
Give me an example of an issue, but I would say whatever. I can't really say specifically, but we can talk about bad behavior, bad attitude.
Right.
Lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. Bad behavior.
Yeah, it got a lot to do with, what we have experienced, you know what I'm saying?
So Polo, do you take exception with her if she was taking up for men?
No. And I feel like, it's like what's that motherfucker called? What was that nigga that died? Samuel? Whoever the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, it's a lot of black man worshipers. And I feel like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many women up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 5 of y'all, I bet y'all 3 of y'all black men worshipers. For real type
black
shit.
male worshiper. I'm curious.
Yeah. And hey, man, because
I'm the one she didn't call.
Huh?
What makes you a black male worshiper? I'm curious.
Like y'all worship the black goddamn man.
How?
Yeah, hey. So y'all ain't ready for, like she wiping off the sweat. Hey, bro, I'm Polo. Y'all ain't ready for, hey, if like she kicked me off. I guarantee within 15 minutes.
what would be your quarrel with that? If we were black man worshippers, what would be your quarrel with that?
You don't see nothing wrong with that.
What I'm asking you, what is wrong with it?
What's wrong?
What's wrong with a black man worshiper?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Man, they like why you go? Hey, I ain't even gonna disrespect.
Talk to
me. Man, they all. Hey, okay, not y'all. Hey, they all gay. Like, why the fuck was you? Why you got to be a black man worship? And I ain't saying like let no worship you too though. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I bet, hey, bro, I bet, okay, hold on. Out of five, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of five of y'all women, I bet all of y'all pay y'all rent. I bet y'all like, man, I don't know.
What the hell is she Wait, first she said she think some of the women on the panel are black male worshipers. What does that even mean? Then she talking about, I bet all y'all pay y'all rent. Okay, what does paying your rent as a grown person got to do with you being a black male worshiper? What? I'm just confused. I don't understand. It just threw me for a loop. I was shocked. What does she mean? Like, what you mean? She went from black male worshipers. She didn't really, explain that. Then now all them y'all pay y'all bills. What's next? Let's continue.
What they got to do with me? Listen, I still love a black man. Yes, I pay my own bills, and I still love a black man. So what you saying?
You pay. What happened to you want to call him king, but what king do he worship? Hey, why you call him king?
What you talking about? If we don't live in the same house, I'm not making a man.
Right, I'm trying to figure out what you're talking. This is my house, ma'am. I don't know what you mean.
I ain't no ma'am.
Well, exactly, but you don't. Okay, so who you worship then? You call yourself Mister, but you.
Yeah. So it's my prayer. Like I'm the king.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not a man?
Okay, so probably you obviously
Hold on. One clarifying question. You're not a female?
No, I'm trans. Like I'm the man.
No, I'm saying you were born a female?
Yeah, I was born a female, but I go by as a man. I identify as male.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's clear with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't submit to that or subscribe to it. I call you Polo, but I'm not Mr. You a woman here in terms of how you.
Nah, I ain't no woman here.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to if you hear it, be offended because I'm clarifying for you right now. Okay. It may not come up, but just as an FYI.
Standards and boundaries, baby. He said, you gonna come over here, this is what it is. You heard me? Child. Okay. Oh, Lord, child, baby. Let's continue.
I got a question.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
If you a woman...
I identify as a male.
Wait, and you became a man. Ain't that like male worshiping?
No.
Are you not a male worshiper?
Like infinity?
How am I real? I'm a woman. I want a woman. So how do I worship a man? How do I worship a man if I want a woman?
Well, how do you not?
I don't worship that. That's not what I worship.
You cosplaying them?
I don't understand.
Very worshiping.
It's nothing you're gonna be able to say to make me.
Hey, you see your panel? Your panel, bro. Hey, you went? Hey, red hat. You supposed to be on my team, bro. Red hat. Help me out, red hat.
So I just want them to finish that convo real quick, and then we'll move it around. But Polo, we do need a substantive retort to what Sherelle said, though. That does interest me a bit. Jay, were you and Polo finished? Go ahead.
I just have one last question for him. So what do you feel like accountability looks like for women then?
Accountability.
Yes.
Y'all ain't about to put me in the goddamn hot seat.
It's not a hot seat. I'm just having a conversation with you. Trust me. I'm just having a conversation.
All right, man. Hey, man. Like, Like, okay, you ain't ready for me to talk. So y'all go ahead.
I'm literally
Hey, so why don't you? All right, so why don't you hold these motherfuckers accountability? Like you be letting them get away with a clean goddamn skate. Like speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? Cause I be feeling like, hey y'all, hey brothers, like I love y'all. Nothing against y'all, okay? Yeah. Hey y'all, all these is gay. That is gay, bro.
You got it.
Okay, well, I changed the subject on that. Okay, all right, but I changed the subject on that. But I'm saying, like, because y'all, why y'all gonna do everything for them? Like, why make them work? Make them work, bro. Hey, bro, if y'all gonna get a gay stud, y'all gonna make that stud work. Y'all gonna make that stud pay for every meal. That stud gonna have to goddamn clean out your car. You know, hey, make the dude do it too.
I'm gonna mute this.
All right, Polos.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't. This conversation just took a left turn. You know, God bless her heart, but she just, you know, she was all over the place. She wasn't making any sense. But shout out to the panel. I'm just lost for words. I don't know how else to respond to this, but. Shout out to them. That's all I'll say. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.